This is part 2 of our series on building a PerfectIt style sheet. And in this video, we're going to look at the Settings tab of the Style Sheet editor. The Settings tab is one of the easiest ways to enforce the preferences of your house style. And we're going to see how it only takes a minute or two to alter PerfectIt's checking to suit your needs. To start, let's select the style that we were working on in the last video. That's US House Style. Click Edit Current Style, and then click the Settings tab. The first three columns are Test Name, Find, and Preferred. Each row is a rule that PerfectIt will enforce. You can click on any of the rows, and PerfectIt's interface will explain the rule. For example, if you click on the third item in the list, you'll see when PerfectIt is running the test for bullet capitals, PerfectIt should check capitals for short items. It should make sure documents use consistency. To alter a rule, you can change that final box to be uppercase or lowercase, choose one, and then click Apply. Now instead of checking consistency, PerfectIt will check your preferences for bullet capitals in short list items. Style manuals have a wide variety of rules for bulleted lists. So to help cater for those, you can set preferences for 3 different sizes of list items in PerfectIt. There's very short items, and those are less than 3 words. There are short items, that's 1 sentence or less, and long items, and that's multiple sentences. Below the bullet capitalization options are bullet punctuation options. Here you can set a preference for the punctuation of each item in a bulleted list. So if you want each item to end in full stops or periods, then you can select from this list, which includes full stops, semicolons, no punctuation, or comma. We choose full stop and then click Apply. Compound words in the Settings tab are split into 3 categories: compass directions, fractions, and numbers. In each case, you can use the drop-down menu to specify your preference for hyphenation. For example, let's choose numbers with the hyphen. If we scroll down, you'll see the test for headings in capitals. If you make use of word styles, then PerfectIt's test of headings in capitals allows you to control capitalization preferences. As you can see, you can use PerfectIt to set a capitalization preference for heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and heading 4. For example, you can set all heading 1s to be in uppercase, and you can set all heading 2s to be in title case, also known as smart capitals. When you use these options in the style sheet editor, it is specific to the exact name, so it will enforce the preference for styles called heading 1 and heading 2, etc. However, if you use a different name for heading styles in your organization, you can set that too. Just scroll along to the Notes column, then type Alt, then enter the name of your heading style. So for example, we can enforce the preference in all headers called Company Name 1. If we scroll down further, then below the options for headings in capitals are options for list punctuation and list capitalization. These are identical to the options for bullets, but they work with numbered lists instead. There are lots more options available for customizing the Settings tab, and we'll cover those in part 3 of this series.